Welcome, everybody. We'll get started in a few, well, 1 minute. Little note to self. Windows update at 8:30. Didn't get done till now. All right. So we had a request off video to talk about Moodle at HFCC, or at HFC. And we're going to do that right now. We're going to talk about Moodle. Here's the My HFCC site. Here's Moodle. And we're talking about Chem 241 for summer 2021. And it looks like it is got a lot of stuff going on here. There it is, 241 summer. And I want it to look like it does for you. So there we go. So I'm not big on using the announcements. This is probably going to stay like this for the semester. If I have something to say to you, it's going to be through your email. Please link your email so that it chimes in every time you get a message. Do not erase messages from me. They always have important information. Okay. So what do we have here? We have something that I noticed I have to fix. This is the old schedule, winter 2021. I can leave it there. Here's our schedule, weekly schedule. This is critical. You've got a lot of work to do. You probably already know that. So what we have is this document here. It's got suggestions for success in this course. It may open up today sometime. Here it is. And we're always going to start by reading the textbook. If you don't know already, this textbook was written for you, specifically Henry Ford students, with one purpose in mind, to get you ready for the tests at Henry Ford College. So all the fluff has been taken out of the book. It's all about getting you successful in this course. So you're going to read chapter 1 before you embark on watching these videos. And here are the videos. Take them in order after you've read chapter 1. We can open one up here. Now, when you open up a video, I'll come back to it. You should also, this is a new feature I've just introduced this semester. These are the notes that were created during that video. Wish me luck. It's the first time I've tried to open one of these. I think you may have to, the Zoom is in my way here. How many times have your teacher said that? There you go. You have to click on it one more time. There is the PDF file. All right, so you'll see in the video, this should show up. And where's our video? It's here. And you'll see it as we progress here. Look familiar? On the syllabus. Yeah, we're creating this document right here. I'll turn it off. It's annoying enough having one person talk to you. Here we go. So yeah. So all these notes, by the end of these notes, the video, and it's broken down to segments. So we're going to come back over here. We have 4 sets of notes for that document. So the first part of the document will be for this video. Then the next page will start this video, et cetera, et cetera. So however you want to use this is up to you, but I've had students say having those notes in front of you and being, some of you like to write stuff down, right? You can write stuff down on the notes as you're watching the video, make comments. I'm just here to provide you with some possible resources. I realize everybody learns differently. Organic chemistry is a subject where there is no prescription for you to get an A. Every student, it's an individual effort to get an A. You must find your way to get the A. All right? Some of you really are going to focus on the textbook because that works for you. Some of you are going to really focus on the videos. That works for you. Some of you need both. That's why we've got them all now. All right? This is going to take time. Each video, they're between 10, sometimes up to 20 minutes, 5 to 20 minutes. A lot of them don't have the background notes. You can still use these videos. They're very useful. They just don't have a document for you to look at. All right, so we have that at Moodle. Very critical, our weekly schedule. I think I'll get rid of this one. This one's old, and we didn't have any of the links for the notes there. I'll try to remember to do that. So this will be the only thing in our weekly schedule and preparation. And the midterm's halfway through the semester. Section 1 is your syllabus and syllabus quiz. I hope you've been here. Here's the syllabus. And I'm not going to go over the syllabus. That's your job. It's the law. I must obey this law. You must obey this law. It's the law. So you're going to read over the syllabus. There's a quiz that goes with it. You may have seen it. Syllabus quiz is here. And you open up the quiz. And it should open sometime. Maybe. Trying. There you go. Anyway. We're having computer issues today. Not every day, but today. My computer's over here finally telling me that Adobe is waking up. That's nice to know. All right. Finally, there's the quiz. Easiest quiz ever. It takes a little work, but it's not hard. I suggest you, if your computer lets you, well, mine will let me. I've got this nice feature called Control A that lets you highlight everything. Now I'm hitting Control Copy. Some of you like the old right-click copy. You go to Word and you paste the questions into Word. I'm not going to go do this whole thing for you. My computer's clearly got other things in mind here. Okay, and you're gonna copy it into Word and then go to the syllabus. Copy paste answers right here beside the questions. This is not a creative writing assignment. Copy paste is fine. And open it up 3 times because yes, I open it up 3 times. Okay. So there's your syllabus. Quiz. When's it due? Next Tuesday by 11. If it doesn't say anything, it's always 11 p.m. Okay. And the last page of the syllabus. Do I still have the syllabus open? We'll see. Here we go. I've got my last page of the syllabus here. I've got my tool on my computer. You can't see me over here. I'm in the search box typing snip, S-N-I-P. You get something called a snipping tool. S-N-I-P as in snip, snip. And I'm hitting new on the snipping tool, and I can grab this. It opens with a snipping tool. I can write on it and put the date over here, and I can save this, file save, and I can upload it to that area in here, statement of receipt of course syllabus. All right. Now this how to access the textbook of the course is already on the syllabus. I'm going to leave it up to you. If you're having any trouble accessing the textbook for this course, you got to email me. We can't start off not having the textbook. These areas are very important. Let me show you how to use them. Test 1 practice area. And it also contains items that you're going to use. At the top is old items. These are very old. It gets newer as you go to the bottom. And especially considered we're just starting to think about getting through with this COVID, realize these last few tests are the ones that are really important. The weekly schedule reminds you of this. So we have old tests. Not every course does that for you. And I really don't have my course open somewhere else now. Sorry about that. Here we go. We have old tests. Winter 21 evening and key. All right. And maybe it'll let us look at it if we're lucky. Try one more time. There it is. This is an actual test, recent, short, multiple choice section. I won't go over it. You don't know how to do any of these questions yet, but knowing that they're here is important. Your goal is to be able to answer these. Now, you're not going to look at just one test. Look, answers. Don't jump straight to the answers. Try to do them on your own, and then try to assess where you're at. See what you need to learn still. Okay? So, we got that, and we had a morning section. It's a different version of the same test, different questions all the way. Okay? All right, so we got that. Lots of tests. Start from the bottom in these test practice areas. Okay? You're seeing there's a test check-in. You're going to get one for your midterm, and let's worry about that later. The midterm's not for a while. But you'll be checking in to tell me what time you'll be taking the test. Those will be new documents saying summer 2021, test 1 check-in, not for a 7:30 exam. That's not an option for you. Okay? Same for test 2, test 3, test 4. I want to point this out early. This is the first semester ever, and maybe this won't be lasting very long, where we are only having 2 tests. Please, as you use Moodle, remember, test 1 and test 2 constitute the material for the midterm. Test 3 and test 4 constitute the material for the final. Use them accordingly. After you get through the test practice areas, test 1, test 2, test 3, test 4, minimize this. You get a series of old lecture notes. They're fine. You don't have to go in there if you don't want to. Problem set areas, they're not. You can try to look at them, but don't just yet. This is an old video list. Your new schedule replaces that. But if you want a video list that's got all of the lecture videos on it for the whole semester, Fall 2020 has it. We're currently doing an SDQA right now, this video. A student suggested we do a Moodle rundown. So it will be posted down here, Summer 21, that's us. Student-directed Q&A. I don't have anything in there yet. Why? There's no videos yet. Let's look at what happened last semester. So what we have here is summer-directed Zoom student-directed QA. This will be a video list. And it's got topics and these, okay? I will have the links for the files here too. These don't have the links for the files. So students that semester had to do this. They had to get to their Zoom link. They had to take note of the date. Had to take, oh, I lost it. It's opening a new tab somewhere. There. They had to take note of the date here, 1/13/21. They had to go back here and open the notes for 1/13/2021. I will have in the news Zoom list, Zoom student directed QA list for summer 21. Those will be hot links that you can go straight and get those notes. You know, I finally figured out I can do that. So that in a nutshell is Moodle. The big areas are the schedule. Early on in this first week, please get the syllabus quiz done so we can forget about it from now on. And the practice areas, test 1 and test 2 are the only places you should be thinking about going, but you're not doing that until you've looked at wherever our schedule is. I've got so many things open, I'm lost. Here we go. I'm not really. I can find myself. Here we go. Weekly schedule. That's the one. All right. So you're going to be watching these videos and looking at these links and study. So I notice we have one brave student here. Do you have any questions before we close this segment? And we're going to come back and do any segments that you want to do. And I understand if you don't have anything yet that you want me to do, and that's okay. This could be our only segment. So do you have any questions? That's fine. I'm going to close this link right now, and I'm going to come back and we'll start a new SDQA session shortly.